What's up, bag holders? Welcome back to the main account. The market got stomped at the end of the day. I take it. I was at the dentist, so I don't know for sure what happened, but let's take a quick look. Curiosity killed the cat, and I'll leave the rest of that alone. But yeah, uh, I was watching it during all this stuff, but the fall off here, and I did sell a short position, but I got another one that's good until 7:31. So I made money today. So market was down 2%, but I made money, and that's where it creates the alpha, right? So just keep that in mind. And there are many ways to look at the markets and many ways to play them. So if you think you don't really understand why I have so many tools and so many strategies, it's because of this reason here. The real reason I'm excited, though, is the alpha. So if you go back to 12th of June, so a month and a half ago or a month ago, we're at the same level. But I pulled cash out, okay? So when all this happened, I was taking chips off the table, right? And you saw that with the public account in the last video, and if you didn't, go back and check that thing out because we were almost totally in cash when this happened today. So we're just now starting to barely nibble back in, right? So just a little big picture. As we go through, get the spreadsheet up to date. First, we have Starbucks. I don't drink coffee, but I know somebody who does. And it was a swing trade, right? Okay. So just make sure the spreadsheet's up to date. No big deal. And it looks like it was not. So it filled late last night. And I gotta watch because I'm actually doing really well in the main account. We just collected a dividend on this stock too, but I'm actually in cash, so no margin on the account at all, and I actually have some cash as the market starts to dip off. So call it luck if you want to, but I'm riding the market. I'm in flow, as old Gerald Peters would say. He's about to flow. All right, and just as you saw on the other video, we are buying flip trades as well. It was a short, boring day, but the small position size is what you should be focusing on if you're trying to gain a level of understanding here, because it's really going to save us if the market continues to fall, which it very well could. And also understand that nobody knows, right? Nobody freaking knows, man. So I'm not here to tell you what's going to happen in the market because I don't know. But I can show you what I'm doing, and I do okay. There are many market cycles, and that was the blessing from the pandemic. Again, we had here, you got to see multiple market cycles very quickly. So I got a lot of experience really quick. Same here with when you see it dipping down. We have buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell this thing several times. These two stocks, both of them, are ones you've seen in previous videos. We have not triggered a swing trade entry. Keep that in mind. A swing trade entry has not triggered, but we have continued to pull cash out of the market with these stocks. So when you're saying, well, if the swings work so good, why would you even do the other? And that is a lazy mentality. What you have to understand is the more you do, the more you get. And it's not this or that, it's this and that. So because the video is a little late, we started getting dividends as well. Got a Comcast dividend, CMCSA. So it's a pretty nice sized dividend, and we will be back to normal position sizing now that we're in cash. So I'm excited for what the future holds. On the day trade side of things, I've got two positions in the new brokerage account, so the stats will be a little funky. as we get that thing going. But I'm excited for those results, and those will feed directly my pocketbook. SPXL. Looks like we were just buying today. Had a little opportunity to buy some. Gold. Looks like I sold it. And you can see right here at the open. And I did start buying it again at the end of the day. This is all in the same day, right? So when you see from yesterday to today to tomorrow, maybe, and you can skin the cat multiple times. And last time we sold it was 7/16. So what's that, a week ago? A little more than a week ago. And we'll go ahead and update the spreadsheet and see how we did there. And it will be a little bit of a delay going to the new brokerage, but I think it's the best move I can make. Looks like a huge position. Not much of a gainer if I can recall it correctly. But let's see how we did here. We've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 lots. That's a huge position for me. When I get a big position, I'm more apt to cut it when the alert hits and I'm in baby profits, because it's a matter of safety. And that's exactly what happened here. 0.36% gainer. But it was in one day. And for a little big picture, if we have sold this thing 7 times this month so far, for a grand total of 4.49% in 1 month. Now, if we look at the S&P, which is the benchmark, let's see how we compare. And you have to be honest with yourself. And I just always do that. Oh, well, the market's down. But wait a minute, I'm up 4.5% in gold. So if you don't think about the small things, but you have a big picture mindset, you can see that all these little tiny actions seem like nothing's going on. We're not making any progress, but it's bull. We're actually really crushing the markets. That's the whys and what fors, and why I do what I do, exactly how I do it. And we're buying more gold. So ready for the next move. Oil had some stuff going on here, and it looks like it was just a buy order. And you can see we have a lot of oil. We got some positions that got really bogged down, but you can see it's hidden. This is what we're buying it here on the 1 hour chart. So we have a lot to run up to, if it goes up to the next high. We got some room to make some money. There's nothing wrong with that. The big news for today, though, for me was the SQs. I did let it go. Beautiful move. And we'll go through this along with the TQs and do a thing. We didn't sell this thing since the 3rd of June. So I've been bag holding this position for a long time. And that's exactly how I got the name for the channel, because I am a bag holder. That's just what I do. You're going to have to bust me. All right, let's count them up. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 3, 6, 7, 37. 37 lots. That's a big one. And it sort of acted like a hedge, even though it's not the best way to hedge by any means. And I'm not telling anybody to go short. Make your own mistakes in the market. Don't blame it on me. I didn't tell you to do nothing. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. What you do with it, that's on you. It was a 0.14% gainer. Okay, so basically a break-even deal. And again, just like the gold trade, people would think, well, why bother then? And we're going to catch another one that's going to work out better, and it'll make sense. But you have to understand the other side of the SQs is the TQs. Okay. And so you can see here, we got a little bit of a position here too. Are we on the 1 hour yet here? No, not yet. We're on the 15. You can see by the alerts. Yeah, we're just buying a little bit of this. The TQs. And so if you add them up, we've got 0.14 on the SQs. But the TQs, we've sold 3 times for 5.78%. That's 5.92%. And the market is down. We've gained 5.92% between the both of them. And the beauty of it is I make money on the volatility on the upside and on the downside. I got you either way. It's the old saying, heads I win, tails I lose. Thanks for playing. Thanks for all the money. There it is, buying bonds too. Not moving with gold and all the other stuff. Silver's not moving exactly with gold. Things are starting to fall a little bit. You know, the sell in May and go away is starting to happen. This shouldn't be a surprise to you. But that gets us through what happened today. It wasn't a big trading day, but you wouldn't expect that when the market's down over 2%. That's a huge down day for the overall market. Again, here live on Twitch. If you have questions after the show, I'll be happy to stick around and answer some questions while I'm uploading the videos. I'm going to be around anyways, so I figure why not. And now we just have to look for swing trade entries and or sell orders. We need to start looking at the indexes, the indices, to see if we need to flag them, right? Because they're starting to fall. The Russell is a leader, so it's pretty strong still. And also be aware that for the rip your face off rallies, they call them, so it could happen. You got to be prepared both ways. That's why, you know, it's a little tricky to figure out the markets, I guess. Because of human nature, if I tell you exactly what to do, you won't do it. So let's see how bad these earnings are. It was down how much to 28%? Oh, Lord. We're in this thing. Oh, we got to get the dividend. They're not doing good. Buy more potatoes. This should make the swing trade portion of the show very quick. We're going to lock in this dividend at BMO. We started flipping again. We were looking for swing trade entries on Bath & Body Works. RJF looked like it had pretty good earnings, so we'll take that. But since the swing trade entry didn't hit, it hit the screener for a flip again, and we'll just flip it and wait. And we'll put some orders in the morning. Maybe we'll sell them. Maybe we don't. Maybe we add more. And it's not bag holding. It's called building a position. Now, I'm definitely a bag holder. And it's probably not the most efficient way to make money in the markets, but it works for me. And I sleep very well at night. And I'm not convinced it's not the best way. Because my results, they sell a pretty convincing story. And it'll be really interesting to see the results on the main account now that I have this other brokerage for the day trade stuff. We'll get that kind of, in a different bucket so we can kind of really compare the real results. And but day trading is just fun for me, man. I got it automated based off of alerts, so I don't do much. The alert goes off, and if I miss it, I miss it, and if I don't, I put an order in, either buy order or sell order. Depends on what we've got available to us. Take what the market gives. All right, this should be a nice quick one. And we're getting a good look here. PH, Parker Hannifin. Look at Microsoft is down on tech. We got a little bit of retail there, building materials, oil, consumer. Railroads are down. A lot of the stuff is starting to rotate, but not everything. right away, right? We'll take a look at the end of the video at some of the other stuff, kind of get a more broad market view. But for now, we'll just rip through these. So if you're still here, give me a like. I sure do appreciate a like on the video. And make sure you're subscribed if you're new. We're going to keep trucking. I'm having way too much fun to stop now. It gets boring at times, but when there's action in the market and the fear and greed, it's really fun to trade the volatility. And my view is that broke people, the only way the chance they have is to learn to trade, because they will never have enough money to invest. And if they ever did get a little bit of money in their investments, which most people do at one point or time in their life, they go through a run where things are kind of going okay. Something happens, because things happen to all of us, and they pull their investments out. And they don't get to decide what price and whatever, because they're pulling them out because it's some sort of an emergency. They need the money. So that's how people don't beat the market, you know. But with a cash flow model like I try to do, since money's going in your bank account every month, you would never want to sell them, because that would cut off your income. You know, it's a difference of mindset between something that's in savings that you're not supposed to touch versus something that is giving you free money, right? So less likely to sell, in my opinion. And if it happens, you have the skill to build it back up. But the idea is to create the golden goose by trading, move that money into investing, and then never sell the golden goose and just eat the eggs. All right. The RSP is down, so this is what we got. It looks pretty bearish. Transports are a good leading indicator. It's pretty bearish. And then we have the Russell. Kind of bearish too, but it's up there. It really ran. So that's what we have for today's video. I do appreciate y'all tuning in. Leave a like on your way out, and have a great evening. We're going to do this again tomorrow. I don't know how the morning will go. I may go live, maybe not. But I got another dentist appointment in the afternoon, so we'll do that. We're getting that knocked out before we head back to work. But we'll try to continue to do the live streams at night, so that I can answer a few questions if anybody has anything. So if you do, don't hesitate. I'm here on Twitch. Links are in the description. And second channel, eBay's going crazy. So thanks y'all for watching. We're going to cut it off here. Have a great evening.